No sound, please. We can't hear.
Okay, can you hear me now? I think you should be able to hear me now. All right. Sorry for technical glitch. Thank you very much for your patience. And it has been resolved. Thank you very much. Okay, so moving straight to the dollar index. Looking at the dollar index from where it currently is, we've seen that almost all the liquidity points that we've highlighted in the previous weeks have been scrapped. And then we just have one more liquidity point to go on the dollar index. You can see all these points right here has all been grabbed by the dollar index. You can see this guy here has been grabbed. This guy here has been grabbed. So all these levels have been grabbed, remaining this one right here, and then this one right here. So these are the only two levels that are remaining on the dollar index. So you can see that all the liquidities down to this downside has all been taken out. Now this is the only place that's remaining for the dollar index to take out before we see maybe another set of retracement. But currently, from where price is, I think it might form a little bit of inducement around here. We might see some inducement around this price point, and then price may retrace all the way here before continuing to the upside. So this is one of the things that I'm expecting to happen going into this week. Okay, we might see a retracement into this level and then a continuous expansion to the upside. Okay, this is the first outlook that I have for the dollar. Second is that the dollar might have to break this level first before it trades to the downside. So it's kind of dicey from where it is. This is the first, then up, and then the second, like this. We might see it break up before it comes down and then continues back up. Okay, however, if we see any sell of the dollar, one of the most obvious targets is going to be this daily order block right here. And then when the dollar trades into this level, we might be expecting some moves to the upside. Now, to confirm a sell of the dollar, confirm that sell that we're looking out for on the dollar, we would have to look at the 4-hour time frame to see a break or structure to the downside before we confirm that sell. We saw something that looks like it, but not it on the 4-hour time frame right here. Okay, there was no close. We want to see price close below this level. When price closes below this level, then we'll be expecting the sell-off all the way to the downside. So this is one of the things that we're expecting to play out on the dollar index. So if we see price break down close below this level, I'll be expecting the sell-off all the way to this level. If it doesn't do that, then I'll be expecting it to go and grab these liquidities that are residing right here. Okay, so I hope this is clear enough. Now let's look at the foreign currency, starting off with Euro USD, and the inverse of what's happening on the dollar is what we're expecting. On Euro USD, we've seen how price has taken all these liquidity points to the downside. All right, and now all that is left is this point, almost as though Euro USD is replicating what is happening to the dollar, because it's one of the clearest indices when you want to use a foreign currency to measure the dollar, because of the volume and yeah, largely because of the volume of the USD. Okay, so looking at it right now, we're expecting to see price possibly break these lows to the downside, or when we see a shift in market structure on 4-hour time frame, we'll be expecting price to trade back to this order block and then continue selling. So just the opposite of what we're expecting on the dollar, we want to see Euro USD trade into this level and then break off from here, or break this level first and then come back into this place and then sell off. So this is what we're looking out for on Euro USD. Either of these two actions, one of them is going to happen. And to keep us in the safe zone, like I said earlier, we'll be looking at the 4-hour time frame for a break of structure. The moment you see a break of structure, clear break of structure on the 4-hour time frame, then you'll be buying it all the way up here and then selling it for that. But if we don't see that break of structure, we'll be selling it with the target of with the plan to target these levels 1.04986 and 1.04494 price points. So these are the two levels we're expecting Euro USD to trade to when it starts selling to the downside. So I'll just be on the lookout for either of these two scenarios. One has to play out. Okay. And then lastly, GBP USD. Now on GBP USD, looking at it from the daily time frame, you can see that it's not doing as much as Euro USD has done in terms of the sell. I still expect GBP USD to sell off all the way, even to take out this level right here. Okay, but before it does that, we've seen that that's taking out this liquidity here. Okay, and then it has also is looking to have taken out this place, but then there was no close. Price didn't close below this level. So one thing I'm expecting or anticipating GBP USD to do is to trade from here all the way to this level and then sell off some more. So once you start seeing those entry triggers for buys on GBP USD, the target is here, and then we're expecting it to sell off all the way, except we see heavy news impacting the dollar, sending it to the opposite direction. Then we might be looking at GBP USD from the lens of this box pattern right here. Except that we just keep shorting GBP USD at every discount that we have. Okay, so this is what we're expecting on GBP USD going into this week. All right, now let's look at it on 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we would want to see a clear break of structure first, and then we'll be buying GBP USD all the way to the upside. If not, we're going to just keep selling GBP USD at every little retracement that we see in the hourly time frame. We'll just keep going short on GBP USD to the downside. Talking about going short, I'm looking at one position right here. In case price doesn't show us buy momentum, I'm looking at shorting GBP USD from here to those levels on the daily time frame that I highlighted. Okay, so let's look at it from here. Yes, we're looking at it, shorting it all the way to this level right here. So that will be all for this part. When we come back from the very short break that we're going to go on right now, we're going to take our analysis on okay, I just got a comment. Someone is saying we didn't open 1-hour time frame across board. Now, if you're looking at GBP USD, of course, I opened the 1-hour time frame on GBP USD. Now, for Euro, on the 1-hour time frame, it's kind of noisy at the moment. We've seen it stock around this range. This is the range our price has been stocking from here, drawing it out all the way. So I want to see price trade out of this range first, okay? Before I now make my decision on where to go. For the time being. So what I'm anticipating the most is to see Euro USD trade into this level here, and then I'll sell it off. So I'm looking more for a buy signature to print out on Euro USD so that I'll buy it all the way. However, if it doesn't print out and then we're seeing a sell instead, then good to go. We'll just keep shorting Euro USD all the way to those other levels that we anticipated that is going to sell to. Okay, and then for the dollar index, very similar to what's happening on Euro USD. It's ranging. However, the range looks to be tightening as it's going further. You can see that even if you draw a channel like this, you see that it is ranging, but it's not breaking out of the range. So I want to see it break out of this range. Anytime I see price creating a price action such as this, I would usually stay out of the market because two things can happen. It can break to the upside or it can break to the downside. So I'll just wait for it to clearly break out of this range and give me clear direction on where I'm going, because I want to have a long-term direction, not just short-term. Short-term, except you want to just scalp alone, then you can solely depend on short-term direction. But if you want to take good trades that are going to run into tens of pips and even hundreds of pips, then you should be patient enough to wait for ranges like this to break out. So Once I see price breaking out of this range, I'll be taking my positions accordingly. So if it's breaking to the downside, I'll be looking to short the dollar all the way here. If it's breaking to the upside, I'll be looking to long the dollar to grab all these liquidities residing above. Okay, so I hope this was very clear and objective for everyone who has followed through with the analysis to this point. We're going to go on a very short break. When we return, we're going to continue analyzing gold against the dollar and the yen pairs. All right, so stay tuned and see you in a bit.
Abuja, you asked for it, now you're going to get it. Are you looking for a reputable Forex academy in the city of Abuja, where you learn how to trade and also earn from financial markets? Look no further. Value Flow Trading has you covered.
Okay, my name is David Iloba. I'm joining from Abuja. I'm happy for this experience. I've learned a lot. I've been trying to understand Forex, but at least I have a better understanding of it after this class.
Before now, I traded for a while. Coming here, I had to unlearn and relearn.
This is my first time attending this class. I don't regret applying for this class at all. I've learned a lot, particularly the psychology of money. Our tutors has been really amazing. They ensure that everyone is carried along. Commend them for that.
Haven't you heard all this? Nothing should stop you from enrolling for the FX Bootcamp happening in the city of Abuja, where we are determined to help you get started in trading. And if you're already on that journey, we are determined to help you improve on your trading journey and get you to the place of profitability within a considerable time. This training is scheduled to hold from the 27th to 29th of November 2024, and this time around we'll be working with a select few number of people. If you want to be part of these people, do well to sign up now. Now, click the link below or send us a DM to sign up now. See you in class.
All right, so we're going to be proceeding this analysis as we take a look at gold against the dollar as related to other precious metals. Okay, so looking at gold as other pair, just like other pairs relating to the dollar, we've seen them sell off greatly, and then gold is no exception in that regard, because the driving factor of gold to the upside looked to have ended and eased a bit, and now we're seeing gold selling off to the downside. Clearly, it has broken structure right here on the daily time frame. So when we see this kind of things, we go back to the high time frame to see where are the imbalances, where are the gaps that were left off while gold was running up to the upside. Now, one of the levels that I am really expecting to see gold trade to in this case is 2,000 price points. So I'm expecting to see gold trade all the way to 2,000 price points. There are lots and lots of imbalances around this level. So I'm expecting to see gold trade into this level right here. And when it does so, we're going to start looking out for newer perspective. But for now, as it stands on the daily time frame, I'm expecting to see gold sell off all the way to this level right here. Okay, so this is my anticipation. Break of structure has happened very clearly, obviously, around here. Now we're seeing price looks to be going to retest this breaker block on gold. So there are two places I'm expecting it to trade to before the sell-offs continue. First is this level right here, this breaker block. And then the second is this obvious order block right here. So I'm expecting gold buy into any of these two levels. And when it plays out, I would be expecting it to continue selling to the downside. So I'm also looking at the dollar to see what's happening there, because the gold is not directly reflecting what's happening on the dollar, unlike what Euro USD is doing. It's not a direct mirror. But for now, on gold, I want to see if I start seeing those signs of retracement on the dollar. I'll be looking to long gold all the way into these levels that we've marked out right here. If you look at it on the 4-hour time frame, you could see that it's long overdue for a retracement, seeing that the price is heavily at a discounted level on the daily time frame. You can see that discount right here. And then at this point, we're also expecting to see price resume to retrace to this level and then sell off further after the retracement. Okay, so I'm just looking to see what's going to happen at this point. But right now, gold is looking like it's more of a buy into these levels and then a sell off afterwards. Okay, so this is what I'm looking out for in gold as at today. Then very quickly, let's look at the yen pairs. Now for the yen pairs, let's start off with the yen basket. So looking at the yen basket, sorry, let me get that. Okay. So this is the yen basket. Let's look at it on the daily time frame. You can see clearly on the daily time frame of the yen basket that it looks to be resuming momentum from the close of last week. Friday's move cleared all that it has done in the previous days of the week. This is Friday's move. If you can see, this is Monday. Just the move on Friday cleared everything that has been done from Monday to Thursday. So for now, the yen basket, or the yen as a currency generally, looks to be gaining momentum at this period. And I would want to see how that is going to play out, because quite interestingly, if we see some retracement in the dollar and we start to see bullishness in the yen, that is going to give us clarity on what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. Okay. Now, the dollar on its own looks to be overpriced quite at the premium level. The yen looks to be a little bit discounted, so we might start expecting that move of the yen all the way to the upside to fill up some of these imbalances that were created, and then we'll be looking out for the next line of action for the yen. However, at this point in time, we want to see the yen trade to the upside into some of these levels, clearing out all these liquidities that are residing here before we see a sell-off continuation to the downside. Okay, so that's that on the yen basket. Now let's look at GBP/JPY and EUR/JPY as we wrap up this morning's analysis. Now, if you remember this level that we drew out a couple of days ago, we've been expecting to see GBP/JPY break from this level to the downside. EUR/JPY did that very smoothly. Good trades were taken right there. But on GBP/JPY, quite some disappointment when price traded above this order block that we drew out right here. But now we've seen a break of structure to the downside. GBP/JPY is looking like a very clean sell going forward. So what I would want to see is some retracement, little retracement on this guy, and then I'll be looking to continuously go short on GBP/JPY. Okay, so for GBP/JPY, I'm looking out for a sell. I want to see price retrace a little, and then I'll continue selling it to the downside. Okay, so that's that for GBP/JPY. You can also see it on the 1-hour time frame, how it is doing that clearly. I want to just see the retracement all the way here. At the exact point I want to see retracement to is right here on GBP/JPY. For some reasons of confluence with these previous lows right here, and kind of a discount level for this last obvious swing to downside on GBP/JPY. So when this price is traded into this level, my interest for a sell is going to resume going forward. So that is that on GBP/JPY. Then for EUR/JPY, played out perfectly, just as we anticipated. We've been looking out for sales on GBP JPY, on Euro JPY, I mean, and it has been playing out so well. On the 4-hour time frame, you can see this is where we had our break of structure price retracing to that same level, and then continuously sold to the downside. For today, and this week, I'm looking to sell Euro JPY continuously. And for today's trade, I would want to see it trade into this level right here, and then I'll go and sell it further. So this is the level I want to see Euro JPY retrace into. If you draw a flip tool, you see that that is an interesting point of interest for Euro JPY. So I want to see a buy of Euro JPY into 163.800, and then I'll sell it to the downside. So these are the pairs that I'm looking out for today. I'm looking to sell Euro JPY, I'm looking to sell GBP JPY. For GBP USD and Euro USD, they're kind of in a range. I want to see them break out of that range, and then I'll take my direction either to the upside. In case of a breakout to the upside, I want to buy that retracement and then sell it off afterwards. But if I don't see that retracement happen, that is on GBP USD and Euro USD, then I will be selling it all the way to the points of interest. But for Euro JPY and GBP JPY, my point of view is very clear. It's for a short, it's a clear sell-off after some retracements to discount levels for Euro JPY and GBP JPY. Okay, so I hope this analysis session was very helpful and you're able to get valuable insight from what we've analyzed so far. So this is going to be the end of today's market color. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your question in the chat box or on the Telegram group where you belong, and we're going to be addressed. We've already announced in previous market colors that we're going to be having our training, the FX Bootcamp live edition in the city of Abuja. It's going to be a very special edition, so be sure to attend, especially if you are within or around the city of Abuja. It's going to be holding from the 26th of November to the 29th of November. So it's from the Wednesday to the Friday. So it's going to be a very short time with the value flow trading team, especially with the instructors, our lead instructors, and other instructors who are going to be coming around within that period. So if you are within the city of Abuja, or you have someone within the city of Abuja who wants to learn Forex, especially in a physical setting, make sure that they sign up, and then we're going to take that person through. If you have any question in that regard, feel free to reach out to us on our WhatsApp line 081 6099 5030, or you can send us a DM via any of our social media handles on Telegram, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, and Facebook, and we'll take up your inquiry from there. But to meet again by 2 p.m. Nigerian time for the New York market color and the London session recap. Wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless, guys.
Abuja, you asked for it, now you're going to get it. Looking for a reputable Forex academy in the city of Abuja, where you learn how to trade and also earn from financial markets? Look no further. Value Flow Trading has you covered.
Thank you. My name is David Iloba. I'm joining from Abuja. I'm happy for this experience. I've learned a lot. I've been trying to understand Forex, but at least I have a better understanding of it after this class.
Before now, I traded for a while. Coming here, I had to unlearn and relearn.
This is my first time attending this class. I don't regret applying for this class at all. I've learned a lot, particularly the psychology of money. Our tutors has been really amazing. They ensure that everyone is carried along. Commend them for that.
Haven't you heard all this? Nothing should stop you from enrolling for the FX Bootcamp happening in the city of Abuja, where we are determined to help you get started in trading. And if you're already on that journey, we are determined to help you improve on your trading journey and get you to the place of profitability within a considerable time. This training is scheduled to hold from the 27th to 29th of November 2024, and this time around we'll be working with a select few number of people. If you want to be part of these people, do well to sign up now. Now, hit the link below or send us a DM to sign up now. See you in class.